How's it going, guys? Welcome to video 19 of how to generate an income online using Facebook ads. We're still in the ads element, so I'm just going through the different types, the different elements of an ad. So we had the campaign in the first video, the ad set in the last video you just watched, and in this video I'm just going to go over the different features and stuff inside of the ad section of creating an ad. So if you're following along, this is the last screen you should have seen, and we just go next. And as you can see, this is the ad. So it starts with the campaign. There's your ad set in the middle, and then the ad on the right-hand side. It's also here on the left-hand side. Yours might look a little bit different. It does change from time to time, but it will be campaign at the top, ad set in the middle, and ad at the bottom. And before I jump into it, guys, remember to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment below if you've got any questions. I'll do my best to answer it. And let's just jump into it. So first, you've got your name at the top, as always. You'll come down here, and obviously you'll have to select whatever page. Your page will probably just be selected automatically. Select your Instagram account. You'll have to connect your Instagram account. I've showed you that in a previous video. So obviously you pick your pages, and then you come down here to the ad setup. Oh, by the way, guys, I get some complaints sometimes about me speaking too fast. If I speak too fast for you and you don't quite understand it, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can actually go to the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, click the little gear or little lines or whatever it is, and you can actually slow the video down. So you can slow it down to like 0.075 or even half speed, and that will obviously make it a little go a little bit slower if I'm talking too fast for you. Or you could just watch it a few times and it'll make sense. So we're just here at the ad setup stage. So there's different options you can pick. You either can create the ad from scratch. So this would be this section. So create ad. Dynamic creatives, I touched on that in the last one. It just gives you the ability to upload multiple different creatives and stuff like that. I'll go over that in another video. But just for very basically, so if you wanted to create a basic ad, there's different formats you could use. You could do a single video or picture, you could do a carousel ad, or you could do a collection. And I'll go over each one in more detail when I actually create the different ads. But just stick to just for the purposes of this video, we'll just leave it on single image or video. And then you come down here and you select your media. So whatever it is, if you've got an image or a video, or you wanted to create a catalog. Catalogs are a little bit more advanced. I'll go over catalogs in a different video. You just go add image, and then you just upload the image you want to use, and it's pretty simple like that. You just pick it from your desktop or wherever it's saved on your computer. You've got your primary text, so that's the text that goes above the image or the video in the ad. You've got the headline text, and that will actually be the headline that goes on the button of the ad. Again, if this is just a little bit too much, don't worry. When I actually create the ad, I'll go through it step by step, and we'll create an ad together, and it'll make a lot more sense. You will pick a button. So here's your button, your call to action, we call it. So learn more, download. I usually pick shop now. That's the one I usually use because I'm usually selling e-com stuff. So they're the different elements if you wanted to create an ad from scratch. If you had an ad that a post on your page that you wanted to use, you just go to this drop down box and go to use existing post, and then you can come down here and you can select a post that's has been posted on your Facebook page. So everything that's on your Facebook wall, you can then just run that as an ad. If you've been posting something on your Facebook page and it's got 20 likes and 200 comments and stuff, you're like, I think that might go good in an ad. Then just come through here and just select it. Obviously, there's your Facebook, Instagram, and branded content. Probably not going to have any of that. So if you wanted to just pick any ad, you just go this one, and it will just show up here. And you can, if you wanted to, add a button to it. I wouldn't suggest doing it that way because it just puts an ugly button there. It doesn't look very good. But there's another option. If you didn't want to create an ad, you can just simply use an existing ad or an existing post. And there's another option here. You could use Creative Hub Mockup. I don't even use that myself. I might do another video on that another day, but for now, you just don't have to worry about it. Creating an ad or use an existing post is probably the only two that you're going to use for a long time. And where do you want to send the person that is buying something from you? So you would enter your URL here. So whether your website URL or your landing page or wherever you're going to send them. I wouldn't worry about this for now. Display link, that's just a link that can pop up on the ad, just so it makes it look tidy. I'll go over that in another video. Show call extension on your website, that's pretty cool. So you can add your phone number and stuff in there. I haven't used that feature yet, but it is pretty handy if you've got like a brick and mortar business and you need people to call you, stuff like that. Instant experience, I have touched on this instant experience before in a previous video. It is a little bit more advanced, along with Facebook events, and I'll show, and they're going to be separate videos because that's another 10-minute video just by itself. So just know that you can use them. Obviously languages, you pick language in the last one, so I don't know why it's there again. I don't think I've ever seen that there, so that's strange. When you're doing your tracking, here's all your tracking. So this is the pixel you've set up. Sometimes it will just be automatically selected, so you usually don't have to do anything, but if it's not selected, come down here and make sure it is selected. You'll have a drop down box and just make sure it's just selected. So that's pretty much, you've got URL parameters. This is more of an advanced thing as well. This is a really advanced track. If you've got your own tracking system that you'd like to add on to Facebook's tracking, I use this a lot in a lot of my ads, but just for someone getting started, you don't have to worry about that. View tags, I'm not going to go over that because I don't even use it. So your ad account has been whitelisted for view tags, to use multiple view tags. Put each URL on the new line. See, I don't even use that feature, so don't worry about it. And that's pretty much the basic features and elements of the ad section of the ad. So just a quick recap, we had the campaign section, which is this section. I showed you all that, and then in the ad set level is where we pick our audiences and we pick our budgets and we pick our locations and stuff like that. That's all done in the ad set level. And then finally on the ad level is where we actually create the ad, the one where the pictures go and the text go and the ones that you actually see on Facebook. So that's very a quick overview of the different levels of an ad. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. In the next video, I'm going to start just showing you where to find different audiences that might be interested in your products. So keep an eye out for that one, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit that like button, guys. Thanks a lot.